Hello. Hello. Hi, I am here. So, how are you? This is me filming, looking at the lens, now looking at myself, now looking at the lens, looking directly at the lens, sitting down. Wow, this is really happening. So, I'm supposed to do research, and research a lot of websites. I think there's a little tilt like this. I don't know if you can see it from the screen. But anyway, guys, if you're thinking to yourself, I am 50 years old and I've never held a camera in my hand before, never spoken to one. Let me see here if I can put some light here. Yeah, a little bit of light from this side, huh? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so never held a camera before. I'm 50 years old. Just moved to the countryside, sort of like retired, and can I be of help to other people and give something back to the community? I mean, I have learned a lot from videos because I will be the first to admit that I don't really do much reading, I wish I read more, but I don't. Most things that I search for, I search on YouTube. So I figured before I die, I might as well just leave some things behind, like a thank you for Google, of course, for creating this incredible search engine, first of all, in the late 90s and 2000s. Yes, I am old. I don't know, I feel like most people who are on the internet are like teenagers and people in their 20s. When they're like 30 years old, they're like, I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now. Can you believe it? I started with 0 subscribers and now I have 100,000 subscribers. I just got a plate from YouTube and God, I can't believe I'm already, 30 years old. That kind of stuff. So when I'm 50, I'm like, I read, I did so much. But, it's never too late to start on something, and we'll see where it takes me, this journey of giving back to the community, teaching things to people like me who are novices, who are beginners, maybe retired elder people, now they have time on their hands and they want to learn about, maybe they have hobbies like cooking or, doing something and they want to just, make movies on YouTube and tutorials, educational videos. So, this is my first, I guess they call it vlog, video blog kind of thing, that I'm doing, in my room, in the countryside in North Aegean Sea in Turkey, where I'm from. And I mean, I lived in Europe for many years and I speak French and English and Turkish, and I studied in the U.S. In Colorado, University of Colorado in Boulder. Boulder was a wonderful, wonderful place. Such nice people. Then I went to Parsons School of Design in New York City. And very international, very competitive place. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, as Frank said, and it's so true. And spent most of my life then after that in Istanbul, um, which is not the capital but the biggest city of Turkey. And then, recently moved to the countryside and, took my mom with me. And I see in her what it means to get old and, to not be able to do many things that she used to do before. So that really breaks my heart to see her like that. But hopefully, however many years she has lived, I hope she can enjoy it. The garden was her dream actually. She planted, she had trees planted there. Um, she went once to look at them and she fell down. She can't really walk that much, so, that was one thing. So, I guess that's that. I will try to give you topics of interest. I guess for people like me, right? Who are very late arrivals. This is March 2022. YouTube is a hugely crowded platform. Instagram is big now for pictures. TikTok is big now for short videos. YouTube came up with the YouTube Shorts to answer to those things. So I'm fooling around with TikToks, doing like singing videos there, very short videos, silly things really. But I don't really care. Just being myself. And, I have no expectations of YouTube or Instagram or TikTok in terms of any financial gains. So I can just be myself, be crazy, you know, and try to learn and then try to teach you guys whatever I learn. Even if I can teach one thing to one person per month or even per year, I don't know. That's something for me. We don't know how long we have to live. Nobody knows that. I can't say that I am extremely healthy. My sugar is on the limit. I am starting to eat keto. I guess I will take a few videos, talk about that as well. Healthy living and keto lifestyle, basically it means almost no carbs. I do that to try to be healthier because I read a lot about that. It's not something that is easy to sustain, it's not very sustainable. If you eat out a lot, you have to be careful because every sauce, every little thing that you wouldn't think of, even some vegetables are very high in carbs. We all know potatoes and stuff, carrots and stuff, but many other things are also high in carbs, so you have to be careful. I'm not that strict. I bought some tools to measure my blood. I didn't open the package yet. It's easy to come up with excuses, but I guess my mother's illness and me being so, depressed, it just didn't help a lot in terms of coming up with, healthy living. And I bought a lot of camping gear because I'm coming to the country. They're all in packages. Sleeping bags, tents, hiking bags, and boots, clothing for trekking, all these things. And I have a problem with my ankle. I have a fused right ankle, which means it's permanently 90 degrees. So I have to be careful with that. And, This is gonna be Tugi's country life, you know. My full name is actually To Rule. To rule or not to rule, that is the question. But To Rule is the long version. I like the short version, which is Tugi. So that's why I named my channel Tugi's Country Life. So, you know, we'll see where that goes, what happens with it. And, you know, and things that happen. I mean, in the country, I will try to keep you posted. And also I will try to, for example, this is the first video like this that I'm doing, not from my cell phone, right? It's the first video with an actual mirrorless camera. I'd like to do a review of this camera. It's a Sony A7 IV. It's one of the better entry-level hybrid cameras. You know, both good at taking pictures and videos. It's good for someone like me, or if you're a beginner and you don't really know if you will take a lot of pictures with it, do some more videos with it. And you know, of course, like in everything else, what really matters is learning to use the tool, right? So right now this is my first video with this machine, and I have no idea how it's gonna come out. And then the next thing I will have to learn will be to find the software easy to use, easy to learn, which will allow me to edit the video to post on YouTube. I mean, this video I might just put it as it is, you know, but I have to, you know, eventually learn video editing. I mean, I would like to learn it, you know, it's a good tool to have. And then I'll teach you guys about the tools that I'm learning, what I found out, what are the new tools for video editing, or even for time management, online based tools. I mean, for emails, I guess we're all using Gmail right now. I'm a big Google fan, I'm a big Apple fan, big YouTube fan, big Instagram fan. Not a huge Instagram's parent, Facebook fan. Not a huge fan of Facebook, but you know, they purchased Instagram, which was a wonderful purchase, and Google purchased YouTube. So my hat is off to, you know, the two Google guys. I guess Sergey and the other one I can't remember. And to Mark from Facebook for being ambitious, even though he drew his partners out, I guess. We've all seen the Facebook movie. But whatever he did, you know, he was driven, ambitious, and he did purchase Instagram. And recently I became a huge fan of Sony, obviously, and a Chinese company called DJI, which it is March 2022, and I just discovered them, believe it or not. I just recently, you know, I mean, it's now April, right? End of March, April. So I guess I discovered them in March, and now it's already April. And they do great job with action cameras, which I'm thinking between GoPro, DJI Action 2, and you know, they have this mini Osmo, I guess, what is it called? Ohm 2 or something? It's like a tiny thing that you can talk into. Great for content creators and video makers, you know. And then obviously Insta360. Though Insta, I believe, is not a DJI company, but I think it's a competitor. It's also a Chinese company. I mean, even Apple iPhones are made in China, right? MacBook Pros are made in China. These Sony cameras, I guess for the moment, they're still made in Japan, but it's probably just a matter of time before that moves to China too. So China rocks, man, in terms of manufacturing, and with DJI, cool branding. I mean, they have some nice telecom brands. Xiaomi is, how do you pronounce it? for mobile phones and servers and things like that. So these are things that I'm just starting to research on, and I will try to keep you posted. I don't know if it can be helpful. Let me know if anybody watches this video, or if I am watching this video in 2 years. Hello to myself from 2 years into 2 years. This is Elon Musk kind of futuristic side of this story. It's like I'm saying hello to my future self from 2 years into the 2 years into the future. If I live and if I'm healthy, I don't know. With this pandemic, we don't really know. I mean, what's going to happen for any of us, So that's that. I mean, so if anybody watches, that's what I was saying. Just leave a comment about things that you're interested in, what you would like information on. I will be happy to do some research and post them for you. And, because I love doing research. So that's one thing I love, to just lay in this bed and just take my laptop and do some research. Of course, I'm a Netflix junkie, Hulu junkie, Amazon Prime Video junkie, and recently YouTube junkie, obviously, because to be honest, I wasn't watching that much YouTube content. And now that, I moved to the country, I don't know anything. I'm like a fish out of the water. So I started typing, how to build a country house, how to make a garden, which fruit trees grew next to which trees. You have to have, the trees also have like females and males, and you need to have some stuff together to have less insects, because we're trying to do organic farming. So we'll see how those things happen. And now, obviously, first time with the camera, not my cell phone. So now I will research how to do interesting and not this long and boring YouTube videos. And, but I'm not in a hurry. I will take it slow and we'll see what happens, So I guess that's that for today. Thank you for, if you stayed until the end of this video, which I doubt very much. But if you did, thank you very much. I'm not going to say please subscribe and please like this video, because I find that silly in all the videos that I watch. Because I mean, if I like it, I will like it. You don't need to tell me. And if I really want to hear more about you, I will subscribe. Most of the time what I do is if I like a video, I go to the main channel of that person, and then I see what kind of other videos they have, and I watch one or two more, and if I really like all of them, then I will subscribe. So that's that. So I guess I will see ya when I see ya. Okay, now I have to come all the way down there and turn it off. If I cannot manage to learn how to edit this, you will see all of this. So see you guys. Thank you for bearing with me.